The best thing about doing a solo trip is you will meet so many new people, you will make so many new friends, और बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग मिलेंगे जो मतलब कुछ अजीबो गरीब चीज़ ही करते रहेंगे. And in my recent trip, I saw many people were working along with traveling. तो जब मैं स्पीति वैली गया था एंड ऑल्सो रिसेंटली इन माई ट्रिप इन अंडमान्स आई हैव सीन द पीपल हु वर वर्किंग एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट दे वर ट्रैवलिंग एंड आई थॉट यार जो भी कोडिंग करते होंगे क्या सभी लोग इतना ट्रैवल करते होंगे क्या एंड इफ दैट इज ट्रू देन व्हाई आई एम नॉट डूइंग. Well, we are going to discuss about that today in this video, that do all coders travel or not? This is Geet and welcome to the channel. So whenever we think about a person who is coding, who is a software engineer, or any kind of a person who is associated with IT, we would think that this यार बड़ा ही boring बंदा होगा, this must be a very boring person, और introvert type का बंदा होगा जो मतलब किसी बात वो कुछ करता नहीं होगा, एक बुक साथ में होगी और पूरा टाइम पढ़ता रहता होगा. But when you travel solo, the things are pretty different. तो आप जब भी घूमने जाओगे then you will see that so many people are doing so many crazy things and they are earning a lot of money, and along with that they are traveling. तो यार सबसे पहली चीज़ आती है perception versus reality. So what is the perception, what we think that it might be happening, versus what is the reality, what actually is happening. So perception is that whoever is coding just goes out and travels, does his work for like 2-3 hours, closes his laptop, and then enjoys the world around him or her. So that is the perception. And what is the reality? Well, I hardly might have seen the people who are coding and working. So many people who are working along with their traveling were not the coders. या तो वो कुछ marketing में थे, otherwise they might be in sales, or they might be doing some business, some personal business, there might be some influencers, so many jobs. I mean, I've seen the people who are editing the videos, who are just freelancing video editors, who are working along with their traveling. And seeing these people and seeing them working, and the place where I come from is Bangalore, and it is the hub of the IT. So like every street you go, you just spread your hands and you will just, it's a possibility that you might catch 5-6 IT engineers. So yeah, that's the city. And whenever I go around, especially around Bangalore, most of the people who are traveling will be from Bangalore, and we will be these nomadic travelers who also have their day jobs. तो वो लोग ही ट्रैवल कर रहे होते हैं. एंड मोस्टली आई सी द पीपल अराउंड द कंट्री. आई नो दैट यू कैन फाइंड सो मेनी पीपल अराउंड द स्ट्रीट्स ऑफ द बेंगलोर, बट don't forget that these are the most genius people of the country. So these are the people who designs the software, who does the coding and makes something new, something completely different. They have the power to think beyond the limits and to create something that no one has ever thought before. तो इस टाइप के लोग यहाँ पे होते हैं. And the life of a software engineer can become very monotonous after a while, because there can be a lot of work, and along with work comes burnout. तो ये burnout दूर करने के लिए they go and they travel around the world, they travel around the country, they go to different places. And yeah, some of the people might think that okay, my work is not dependent on the office, and I can do something, I can do my work while traveling, I can do my work staying at home, so that I don't have to pay the rent in a big metro city. And that is the reason the people become these nomadic travelers, where they find a remote job, they work for the clients from different countries and earn in their own currency and spend in Indian rupees, and they fulfill their life. So these are the people who are called digital nomads. Now these digital nomads are always associated with coders, but that is not true. Any person who is doing any kind of the job that doesn't have any physical dependency can do work remotely. There are no limits. And I've seen these people working for like 15 days outside, and they'll go back to their home for like 1.5 months, 2 months, and they'll again come back to travel. And that way they'll also save some money, and along with that they'll also travel and experience the world. So after all these sunshines and rainbows and everything, a question comes in our mind. Is it really feasible to travel while working? Is it easy? Well, the shorter answer is no, it's not easy. Whenever you are traveling, whenever you are in a metro city and you have your own house, or you are renting a house, you have some system in your hand. The cook is coming every day, the person is cooking food, you have a cleaner, you know where to get your things done, where to get your laundry done, where to get the food, and so many things, right? And whenever you're traveling, you'll find each and everything difficult. Every day in the morning, you'll feel like, oh man, what to eat? And you'll have to find a nearby restaurant to eat something, because you won't have, there is a chance that you won't have a kitchen in your hotel or your hostel. Nowadays, there are so many hostels which provide kitchen as well and which provide good homemade food as well. But most probably, it won't be the case, and you'll have to go out and you'll have to eat. So eating is a big problem if you're traveling and working. Second thing is your laundry. So, here in Bangalore or in any metro city, you'll find so many laundry services outside. I mean, मैं नीचे जाता हूँ and बाहर एक laundry service है. If I walk up 100 meters, then there is another laundry service, then there is another laundry service. So many people are there who provide these kind of services like laundering, pressing, and because of that, I may get those services at very cheaper rate. Whenever you're traveling, there are chances that you won't be able to even wash your clothes yourself, because वहाँ पे allowed नहीं होगा. You'll have to give it to laundry and it will be like super expensive. These are the two problems, and there are many more problems which you will face on your day-to-day life if you are traveling. I'm not saying that don't do traveling and working because of these problems, but I'm just saying that it will come with its own cons, its own limitations. It's not always the sunshine and rainbows. You will face so many problems when you are deciding to have this digital nomad lifestyle. So what to do? What is the solution? Well, in my mind, the only solution that comes is that you work for a while in a good city where you get all your basic needs, and whenever you feel like you want to go out and you want to travel, just take 1 week off or 2 weeks off and go out, do traveling. If you want to work, then take work from home and then go out and travel and do work from home along with that. Come back, start your work. Whenever you start feeling burnout, again you go back. So traveling, it's called like traveling in bursts. So whenever it's required, you go out, you travel. Whenever it's possible, you go out and travel. So that way it will help you in two ways. One thing is it will be budget friendly, so you will cut a lot of cost when you are traveling like this, and along with that you will have all your basic necessity fulfilled at your city, wherever you are living at that place. And after some time you will feel a little bit comfortable to extend that amount of time which you spend for traveling, and slowly you can get to that place where you are super comfortable with traveling for longer time, and you will be able to travel. So, but it takes time to get practice, it takes time to learn different things and building the systems with which you can make your life simple. Yeah, so I guess this is pretty much about this video. It was a very short video about discussing what are the pros and cons of working while traveling, and there can be so many things which can be discussed, but we'll save it for the next video. So with that, I'll wrap this video up. Like it if you like the video, share, subscribe. This is Geet, and I'll see you the next time.